In this video, we'll be talking about a few charts to keep you updated with the week ahead. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're interested in learning trade first like professional as usual, check out our complete Forex training course on Udemy. I have the link attached in the description below. And mind you, this course is going to teach you how to trade everything: crypto, stocks, VIX, volatility index, you name it. I'm going to teach you how to trade everything because of the way I have structured the course. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is a gold chart on the 4 hours time frame, and thank God, since we've had some bullish momentum on gold over the past few days, right? So last week we talked about the possibility of waiting for this consolidation followed by a bullish breakout to go long, and this is what we got. I also talked about a scenario where bears could look for an opportunity to go short, but I was keen on the fact that it wouldn't be nice or it wouldn't be wise to go short because it's clearly still a bullish trend, right? Higher lows, higher highs, and this pattern over here seems like a bullish continuation pattern to me. This is what I said last week, and we did get a bullish breakout confirming our bullish bias, where we now see price stocked at the resistance level, which is kind of like the barrier now between the current price and gold getting to all-time highs, right? So right now, similar approach, similar principle. All we have to do is wait for a good consolidation around this area of value, which is our new value resistance level. Wait and then get a bullish breakout. It's as simple as that. All you have to do is patience, right? All you have to do is, be patient for your time to arrive. Be patient for us to get a confirmation, a bullish breakout before we go long. So if you were able to catch this trade last week, this would have given you around approximately 300 pips. So even if you got in here, you'd have had 300 pips, stop loss as usual below the consolidation, at least to the breakout, 150 pips. So that's a 2-for-1 ratio, risk to reward ratio, which is actually a decent trade. So you can see over here, price failed to break through the trend line, going over to these lows for bears to take advantage of any bearish movements. Meanwhile, gold seems to be extremely bullish right now, and I think it's going to continue. So the only other likely scenario that's going to happen here, if we don't get an immediate breakout from this resistance level, is simply, having a mad price rejection, maybe all the way to these price levels, consolidation, and then a move to the upside. So this is something that could also happen on gold. And the reason I'm picking this level is because if you take a look, we have a very good resistance level over here, so which in turns signifies an area of value. So there's a good chance we get a reversal all the way back to this area of value, bounce, and then move higher, breaking through this resistance level at the all-time highs. So that's one case scenario. So to repeat myself once more, the other case scenario is waiting for a good consolidation around its price levels and then giving us that breakout. So mind you, this is a 4 hours time frame, and if you want to do this, you should be doing this on the 2 hours time frame, because that's going to give you a better entry with your trade, especially if you're trading, a small trade capital, right? So that's a brief for gold. Nothing much to see here other than me being extremely bullish right now. We may get pullbacks, okay, but that doesn't mean the trend isn't intact. So the bullish trend is still intact. All we had here over this channel was simply a big bullish consolidation. It's called a bullish flag, right? So now that we've had that bullish breakout, so two things are gonna happen. We either get a consolidation around the resistance level followed by a bullish breakout, which will give us another opportunity to go long, or we get a mad pullback retesting this area of value, then we'll look for opportunities to go long. All the same, this chart looks great for the bulls, right? Moving on, we're talking about GBP-USD. So GBP-USD, similar to what we were expecting from gold last week, but in this case, we haven't had that bullish breakout yet. So same thing I discussed last week is waiting for a breakout, right? So breakout. So this is currently a resistance level, and this is a 4 hours chart. All we have to do is wait for price to consolidate a little and then give us that bullish breakout. So the moment we get a bullish breakout from this bullish channel, right, which is bullish continuation pattern, we go long. Stop loss is going to be below the consolidation that leads to the breakout, and our target is going to be all the way at this resistance level. So the reason why I'm still bullish on GBP-USD is because this chart clearly looks bullish. Take a look at this price action. You see, we have higher lows, higher highs. So yes, I know we had a good dip over here, But right now, this pattern over here, this price action over here, seems like a bullish continuation pattern. So I'm going to stay bullish until I see something that, works in the opposite direction of my expectations, right? So if we get a bearish move to the downside, taking out these lows, then I'm going to reconsider going short. But meanwhile, for now, it still looks bullish, and I'm going to look for only bullish trade opportunities, right? So that's the reason I'm waiting for a consolidation and a bullish breakout from the resistance level for us to go higher. Target is going to be around these highs. Okay, so moving on, I'm talking about crude oil. So crude oil, something we've also been following for some time. We discussed about this last week, and we talked about the fact that there's a good chance we likely take out this support level, and if we do, and also take out this trend line, then that will give us a good opportunity to go short. So something like this is what we discussed last week. So waiting for price to come here, break, and then break. So this would have been a good opportunity to go short. But meanwhile, it seems we've had the opposite, which we also discussed about. So we talked about the possibility of having a consolidation and then a bullish breakout. So it seems we're having a bullish breakout right now, but since it's on a 4 hours time frame, I'm just going to zoom in a little. This clearly isn't a significant or a strong enough breakout in my opinion, right? So there's a good chance this slowly creeps to the upside, till you get to this resistance level, which will actually be a good trade for those who have the account size to take such trades, because we may see crazy pullbacks, right, as we go higher. But this is what I'll be watching out for to get a more precise confirmation. So I'm going to wait for either price to go higher, right, then a retest as my confirmation before looking for opportunities to go higher. So this will act or serve as a better confirmation, in my opinion, to go long on crude oil, right? So like I said, I'm going to get rid of this, yeah. So I'm going to wait for a move to the upside, right, a better breakout, probably on a daily time frame, a retest as my confirmation before going long. Or we could have a move to the upside, a good consolidation in form of a bullish continuation pattern, and then a move to the upside. So I'll show you something similar to what I'm talking about when we move on to the last chart, which is going to be a Bitcoin chart. So this is what I'll be watching out for on crude oil to go long, aiming for this resistance level. So ideally, your first target ought to be around these highs. So if you get here, then you can take profit or wait for price to go into this other area of resistance. I'm going to zoom out for you to see what I'm talking about. So this is how the chart looks. So we swept off these lows, made an ascending triangle, got a bullish breakout, and if this continues to give us a confirmation, then I think it is logical to expect price to go higher. So that's it briefly for crude oil. I'm not bullish right now. All I'm doing is waiting for a good trade entry to get into a long trade, right? That's all you should be watching out for right now on crude oil. Lastly, we'll be talking about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin supercharged, massive move during this past few days. And last week, we talked about the possibility of price taking out the resistance level of this channel. And we did that and got an explosive move to the upside. This is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right? In a bull market, which we clearly are in right now, you do not go short for no reason, because the market is highly or likely going to favor the bulls than the bears because of the set market conditions. So this principle applies to all the good cryptocurrencies out there. If you're looking to trade them, like I said last week, you could trade them, you can invest in them, but find a way to plug yourself into this network and take advantage of the current market conditions around the crypto industry. So this is the Bitcoin chart on a 4 hours time frame. I think we're slowly creeping towards the all-time highs, which is at around 68,000. So I'm going to go down to the daily charts so I can show you where we have our all-time highs. So right now, all-time highs is around 69,000, and I think we are slowly going to creep towards that direction. So zooming in, I'm going to go back down to, let's say, the 2 hours charts. Right now, we seem to be forming another bullish pattern, right? And I don't see anything stopping this trade right now, or stopping this chart, or stopping the price action of Bitcoin from going to the all-time highs, at least maybe before having a good reversal. So right now, this looks like a symmetrical triangle. So if you take the chart like this, and you take the lows, This is clearly a symmetrical triangle with potentially a bullish breakout already. So I'm going to go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see. So if you go down to the 1 hour time frame, it looks a bit clearer. So there's a good chance we get a, let's see, we get a 10% pump into the all-time highs before getting another bearish reversal. So that's it briefly for this week's analysis. If you love the content, like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're interested in learning trade Forex like professional, learning to trade everything, check out our complete Forex trading course on Udemy. It's going to help you a lot. And lastly, I will advise you try to find a way to take advantage of the crypto industry. Okay, currently in the bull market, you should be buying stuff, either trading longs or investing in solid crypto projects. So that's it, guys. Once again, if you love the content, please like, subscribe. If you're not part of our Discord community or you're not following us on Instagram, check out our social media links in the description below as well. That's it from me, guys. See you next week.